every action, every experience, every individual, everything that exists is part of the whole. Nothing is separate from all that is. And so even if we look at circumstances and we say that shouldn't be happening, you shouldn't be doing that, it's part of the whole. It exists because it has a purpose. And we may not like everything that happens. We may think it's cruel. We may think it's inhumane. We may think that it's just not right. But at the end of the day, everything that exists has a purpose. And it exists for a reason. And we can resist it, fight against it, try to wish it away, but it doesn't change the reality that it is part of all that is. And we know that it's part of all that is because it exists. It is part of creation. And without that thing, it wouldn't be life, the experience, everything wouldn't be whole. That thing, that experience, that reaction, it all has a part in the bigger picture. So I say that to say this. There used to be a part of my life, or there used to be an aspect of me who used to feel like there was a right and wrong, right? Like that people should behave certain ways, that there was a right way to behave. And I have an Aquarius sun sister, and I love her so much because she has been such a mirror for me. She's younger than me. We're very alike in so many different ways. But she helped me realize that all of it gets to exist. The anger, the frustration, the violence, the happiness, the joy, the disregard, like everything gets to exist. That is all part of the experience. And when I was able to just sit with some of the things she would do or say, it helped me to see that I might think that there's a right way, but is there really? From my lens, sure, right? But what about the other person's lens? Is their lens and perspective of life just is it not as legit as my own? I think that no matter what is happening in this world, that it has purpose. I think that every experience has a purpose. Every action, every reaction, every way we show up has a purpose. Every person we encounter has a purpose. And there is no one way to be human. There's no one way to experience humanity. And I think that that's something so beautiful and exciting. Being in this world for me is very interesting because I don't want to say I don't care about a lot of things, but I don't really hold tight to a lot of things. My opinions are very to me. Like, yes, I have opinions about things, but I hold them loosely because I know that it can change. Even my opinions aren't fixed because my beliefs aren't fixed. And who I am isn't fixed. I'm so much of everything. And so if you are someone feeling like life isn't fair or how people behave, you get a strong reaction at other people's behavior, that's a strong indicator about your attachment to beliefs, your attachment to stories, your attachment to how life has to be. I think that each of us is who we're meant to be in this life, right? And there's going to be some people who have strong beliefs, some people who have missions that are very grounded in certain things, whether it's their religion, whether it's their nationality, whether it's their race, whether it's their sexuality, right? Whether it's their belief about something else. They will have like a strong passion towards something. For me, I cannot sit around while other people are telling other people what to do, telling them how they have to be, when people are being unkind to people because they don't like the way someone's behaving, when they mistreat people simply because they don't agree with their lifestyle. Because I value autonomy, I value freedom, I value love, and I value radical acceptance. And so because of that, I get riled up about certain things, but that's because I understand that my journey has been about me accepting myself and me being okay with people not being okay with who I am and how I express, you know. And so I dealt a lot with a lot of rejection in a sense, and so because of that, I have a strong energy towards people being mistreated or being told who they have to be or how they have to act. That's why on this page you'll constantly hear me telling people, do what you want. Even if I don't agree with it, do what you want. Because one thing about me, if I don't agree with the way someone shows up in their life, I just get out their life. I don't tell them how to be or how to behave, because it's not, who am I to tell you that your soul don't know what's best for you? I trust the God in you. So I'm not about to tell y'all how to behave. Do you? But I'm not going to sit around and be part of it. And I think that that's okay, you know. And I feel like we all have our beliefs and understanding about the world. And it's okay to go find your people. It is okay to go find spaces that feel more aligned for you. But I say all that to say all of our choices and how we decide to express our humanness is legit. It's all part of the whole. And it doesn't matter what any of us think about it. It doesn't matter what judgment we have about it. It doesn't matter what story we have about it. It doesn't change that that person exists for a purpose. That who they choose to be is part of the purpose. And we know it's part of the purpose, and we know that it's part of the whole because it is a choice. It is an option. It's a possibility. And as long as it's a possibility, they get to choose it. Even if we don't like it. Even if we don't like the way it feels or how it impacts the whole. That's their energy to have to deal with. And yes, we are all impacted. Or most of us are impacted by it. But that's also part of our journey. Is to understand and navigate that. So, it all has purpose. And I hope that we can just be kind to each other and understanding. I love you. Have your best day on purpose.